So this is SPY, right? We're going to use this. You guys can see I've got stuff all over the place, right? This is me tracking it, putting in every key level. You can see every time it's making moves, the way that I am following it. You can see this right here. This is all critical. You have to do this throughout the entire day of any stock you are trading or want to trade. If you are not doing this, you are not doing your work all day. Every time it changes directions, you need to know it. Every time it has a key critical area, you better have it marked. Now, let me show you what these look like, okay? Typically, when I put in gold, it's like its highest form of support and or resistance, right? So gold to me, right, like the gold standard is where there's probably going to be a hard bounce or a hard level of resistance. Now, where do I get that? I typically get that from previous days or where it kept happening over and over and over and over and over, which then means it's critical. And as you guys know, it will use it forever until it finds a new level to become a new high or a new low of, right, that resistance and or support. So you can see gold is critical. I knew at gold, everything's going to happen. And you can see here, all of this and this, all of this, this, and this. Do you see a pattern?
Yep.
So I already knew, and it did the same thing here. All of this, you can see where it touched it inside of here. So I already knew. So throughout that entire day, I knew it was going to be making moves against that. And guess what? If it hits these areas today, which it's already crashed below it, those are going to still be key levels, right? Now, you can see this white line. My white line was low a day, right? So this was my low a day. Now, what I typically do is I usually do this in red. And then my high a day, which in this case, it was still my gold line, but then my high a day is going to be green. So let me just say, this was just an example. This was my high a day. It'll look like this, okay? So as I'm trading by myself, this is what I'm starting to develop. Okay, high, low, key critical areas that I need to know when they touch these things. And then I start to develop channels, okay, throughout this whole day, right? So the first thing I do when it gets to a new area, like right here, see how I went back previous day? It touched here. It touched here. You see where it bounce. It did it again here. So this is really close. Look at right there. See it? Here. It did it here. See this little bounce right here? Ding.